What if I told you the reason you're not eating your goal has nothing to do with your intelligence, your work ethic, or even your strategy? It comes down to one thing, and most people never fix it because they don't even know it's broken. Now, not the kind where you sit down and try harder, the deep, locking, distraction proof kind that turn an average day into a breakthrough. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why your focus is being systematically stolen from you. The neuroscience behind why deep work is your most powerful competitive advantage, and the proven 30 days framework that can triple your productivity starting this week. Stay until the end because the last section is the one most people is the one most productivity channel never talked about, and it might be the most important thing year or year. I used to believe focus was just about time management, get up early, use a better planner, block your calendar. But here's what changed everything for me. Focus isn't a scheduling problem, it is a brain problem. And once I understood that, everything clicked. See, I was spending hours every day feeling busy, answering messages, jumping between tasks, putting out fires, and at the end of the day, I had almost nothing meaningful to show for it. Sound familiar, right? Here's the output. Business is not productivity, and motion is not progress. The people who are actually winning, the ones building business, writing books, launching products, leveling up their careers, they are not working more hours than you. They have just figured out how to protect their focus, and that changes everything. Now, there's the problem. We are living through the most distracted era in human history, and it's not an accident. Every app on your phone was designed by a team of engineers whose entire job is to capture your attention and keep it. Every notification, every infinite scroll, every autoplay video, it's all engineered to pull you away from what matters, and it's working. Study shows the average person check their phone over 90 times a day. 90 times. That's once every 10 minutes during your work or working hours. Now, here's what makes that dangerous. Every time you switch your attention, even for 30 seconds, it takes an average of 23 minutes for your brain to return to full focus on the original task. 23 minutes gone. Every time. So it's not that you lack willpower. It's that you are fighting $1 billion attention economic with nothing but good intention. That's not fair fight. And we need to stop pretending it is. But here is the good news. Once you understand how the system works, you can build a counter system. One that works for your brain instead of against it. Now, this is the neuroscience. Let's talk about what actually happening in your brain when you focus deeply, because this part is going to change the way you think about productivity forever. When you engage in what researchers call deep work, sustain, uninterrupted concentration on a connectivity demanding task, your brain enters a state of flow. Neurologically, this is when your prefrontal cortex is firing at peak capacity. Your dampened system is engaged and your brain is literally building stronger neural pathways. In simple terms, deep work makes you smarter the more you do it. And the reverse is also true. Constant distraction and task switching that wire your brain to crave short bursts of stimulation. It lowers your baseline attention span. It makes deep focus feel uncomfortable, even painful, because your brain has been conditioned to expect a new hit of information every few seconds. This is why sitting down to do focused work feels so hard at first. It's not laziness. Your brain has been trained, or probably retrained. Neuroplasticity means you can retrain it back. And that's exactly what this 30 days reframe is designed to do. Oh. The 30 days focus framework. All right. Here is the system. Fourth phase, 30 days build to progressively wire your brain for deep work. Now, this is phase 1 to phase 7, awareness. Before you can fix your focus, you need to know where it's going. For the first 7 days, your only job is to track your distraction. Every time you reach your phone mid-task, write it down. Every time you switch tabs, note it. Not judge it. Just observe it. Day 7, you will have a clear picture of your biggest focus link, and you can't fix what you can't see. Phase 2, the 8 of the 14, environmental design. Now we attack the environment. Turn off all non-essential notification. Log out of social media during work hours. Create one dedicated focus space, even if it's just a corner of a room. Research shows that our physical environment has a direct impact on our connective state. When your environment signals focus, your brain follows. Also, and this is crucial start, time blocking schedule to focus were blocked by day of at least 45 minutes each. No phone, no mail, no exceptions. These are non-negotiable. Appointment with your future self. Phase 3. Day 15 to day 21. Building the habit by week 3. The environment is set. Now we'll build the ritual. Every high performance I've ever studied has a focus ritual. A sequence of small actions that signal to the brain it's time to go deep. It could be making a specific drink, putting on a particular playlist, writing your top 3 priorities for this section, and taking 3 deep breaths. Sounds simple, but visual create neurological triggers. After enough repetition, just starting the ritual with will begin shifting your brain into focus mode automatically. Now, this is day 4, 22 to 30 expansion. Now you extend the reps, starting pushing your focus blocks longer from 45 minutes to 60. Then go under the Pomodoro technique as a scaffold if you need it. But the goal is to build the capacity for sustained deep work. By day 30, you won't just feel more focus. You will have neurological we wire your brain. Difficult response to work. Now, let me tell you the word example of what this looks like in practice. There is a well-known story, and I find it fascinating, about a writer who retreated to a remote cabin for 12 months with no phone, no email, and no internet. Completely stripped back environment, total focus on one project. The result was a best-selling novel that fundamentally changed his career. Now, you don't need a cabin. You don't need 12 months. But the principle is the same. Remove the noise, protect the deep work, and output compounds. And the data backs this up. Research into workplace productivity found that employees who work without interruption were nearly 30% more productive than those who are regularly interrupted. Not 5%, not 10%, nearly 30%. Now, imagine applying that to your own life. That's not just a productivity boost. That's the difference between spinning your wheels for years and actually breaking through. Now, this is the mindset shift. Here's the piece most productivity video skip, and I think it's the most important part. Mastering focus isn't just a productivity strategy. It is an identity shift. The people who sustain deep work long term don't just use focus as tools. They become people who value depth over distraction. They stop seeing business as a badge of honor and start seeing protected attention as their most precious resources. That shift in identity is what makes the system stick. So, as you move through these 30 days, I want you to ask yourself one question. Every morning, am I going to be someone who protects my focus today? That question alone, asked consistently, will change your relationship with your time. Here's your action step before you leave this video. Pick one distraction, just one, that you are going to eliminate starting today. Not this week, I mean today. Drop it in the comment. Tell me what it is, because naming it publicly make you 42% more likely to follow through. And I will personally respond to as many as I can. If this video gave you something real, subscribe, because every week I'm publishing content designed to help you build the focus mindset and habit that turn your goals from idea into reality. And check out this video next. It covers 5 more productivity tools that pair directly with every thing we talked about today. Your best work is still ahead of you. Go and protect your focus.